So we really encourage you to join us live so we can connect. But if for some reason you can't, we will be sure to post the recording. All right. I'm going to hush for just a moment so that way my peers can just give a brief introduction of who they are, where are they located, and anything else you might want to share quickly.
So I can go next. My name is Casey Witt, and I am in Pasadena, Maryland. I have been with Cincy for about 15 years, and it has been the greatest career move I've ever made. It has changed my life. It has changed my husband's life. It has changed my son's life. It's opened up our world to so many different things. When in the little interesting thing about you, I just think it's so interesting that just a few years into Sensi, we were able to drive cross country and just stay with Sensi friends. And so like free hotels all the way across the whole United States of America, from Maryland to California. So we had friends who took us in and fed us meals. And to me, like, yeah, that's this Sensi is a great career move because there have been times where the money has been a blessing to our family, but it's been a great career move more because of things like that. Our family learned about Dave Ramsey through a Sensi friend, and we got debt free years ago, and it's just changed everything. I found Jesus through Sensi. So when I say that Sensi changed my life, I feel like Sensi has really changed my life. So I am so happy to be here with you guys. I see a couple of my friends here, and I just feel like there's nothing better than the community that we make in these programs. None of us SSDs are related. Um, Financially for this. It's all of us just friends coming together to help other people. And so we hope that you'll continue on that legacy. Sorry, I talked way more than I planned to.
No, that was perfect. Thank you.
And I can go next. I am Tracy DeMario, and I literally just got in the car. I'm just at a ballpark, which some of you know that won't surprise many of you. I spend a lot of time at ballparks. And that's one of the things I love about this business. I joined in 2008 as the mom, stay-at-home mom, and I joined for mommy money, but little did I know I needed a mental health break from having children with disabilities and all the stresses that come with that. And I just fell in love with the product and the opportunity, and have made my dearest of friends who I consider to be my family. They are Sensi family, but they're also, like I said, the closest thing I have to actual family. So that has probably been one of the greatest blessings, let alone the fact that we're able to pay our bills because of our Sensi business. So I'm just super excited to be a part of this program, to get to watch you guys see successes so that you can duplicate some of the things that we have done. We're going to be sharing all the things with you guys because we want nothing more than to see you guys celebrated, to see you guys have the wins, whether they're big wins, small wins, just winning in general. And again, whether it's financially, through its friendships, relationships, whatever that might be to you. But the fact that you guys have committed to this says so much already about you. And I'm just excited to get to watch this with you.
I guess I will unmute. Hi, friends. It's Wendy here. This program, I hope you're ready for it. I want you to sit back, clear your soul tonight, and really embrace what's going to transpire over the next 5 weeks. How you start today is going to be so different on how you end after 5 weeks. Each of us are going to take a week and we're going to dive into things that help better your business. It's going to help you on the inside and the outside so you can shine bright and lead bold with your Sensi journey. I've been doing it for 16 years, and although financially this is not what I need for my family, as we're in a different age group and a period in our lives, but what I get to do is I get to bless my family and spoil my granddaughter rotten and just live our best lives. It took 16 years to build up to that, but we're going to help guide you through this program. So I did write down one thing real quick. Rise. I want you to be resilient in this program, intentional, strategic, and feel empowered. That is what we hope you get after 5 weeks. So we love you, and let's get started, guys.
Okay, and now it's me. My name is Sarah Speechley. I have been with Scentsy over 20 years. Yes, 20 and a half years. So I have been around for a while. And when I first started, it was just to be able to stay more at home and make a little extra income on the side. I had no intentions on building a team. I had no intentions of becoming a superstar director. In fact, when I looked at that, I said, no one will hit that, especially not me. Look at me now, right? So don't hold yourself back like I did at first. Okay. It is such an amazing opportunity. And, I loved what Casey and Wendy and Tracy, this is more than just a job. It is our family. It is our friends. And, um, and it's more, oh my goodness, I'm not an emotional person. It's more than just that. Okay. So a little background, and I wasn't even going to go into this, but I'm sorry. I feel like I should. So a little story about me. I started Scentsy just to make a little extra income. And then I fell in love with the product. I fell in love with the business and I went and grown. Now, I actually have a college degree. I was an occupational therapist. I thought when my kids were in school, I'd go back, but no, I love my Scentsy business. And it has been a blessing because shortly after I joined Scentsy, I was struck with some major mental health issues. If you see me at Scooter and at SFR or around, I have to use a wheelchair. I can't stand for long. I can't sit for even too long and I can't walk. I cannot do my occupational therapy job. So Scentsy has been more than just a blessing of income. It has given me purpose in my life. And the great thing, no matter where you are in life, it can work for you, whether you're on bed rest. Okay. My whole life story would take way too long. We only have 30 minutes. Whew. So I was on bed rest and I was able to do Scentsy. Then I got off bed rest and then I was struck with health issues. Guys, Scentsy can work wherever you are in life. We all are busy. We all have issues or life things that keep us busy or hold us back. But don't let it hold you back from this business. This business is amazing and it will work around what you need it to be. So find out, and this program is to help you rise and lead. Rise to your potential, rise to what you can become. Because we all believe in you. You were chosen. We all only had so many spots. And we chose you because we see potential in all of you. All of you. Okay. So that is what this program is. It is to help you rise and lead. Now, some of you are trying to reach for lead, and I'm going to talk briefly about that because for those that haven't hit lead, now is the month to do it. And that is one reason. As soon as I heard this, I'm like, we got to do a program. We got to get these people going. We got to get excited because this is amazing. This is a great way to make an extra $100 from Scentsy in commission on top of everything else you make for this month. It's an extra 100 and reach lead again next month. You get another 100. So $200 right before Christmas and the holidays. Great timing. So that is our goal to help you reach lead. Now, some of you may have already reached lead and you just want to keep growing your business. That is what this is. It's not just to reach lead, it is to reach lead and beyond and keep growing your business. So, my topic for this week, and I got to kind of watch the time because we're going to try to keep your time. We know you're all busy, right? We all are. So, we're going to try to keep it to about 30 minutes. This one might be a little longer. I'll try to keep it down. But I just wanted to, we're going to talk about build. But first, thank you for coming to this program. That means you want to build. That means you want to grow. And one thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is recruiting. I know that sounds like a scary word. And I will admit, when I first started or when I was new, I thought, I don't want to recruit. I loved the product. I loved it. I loved what it was doing. But I didn't want to recruit at first. I had no intentions on building a team when I started with Scentsy. I was just going to do some parties, make a little extra income. I called it my couch. I wanted a new couch. That was my couch fund. Yeah, my couch funds turned into something a lot bigger 20 years later. But recruiting doesn't need to be scary. Recruiting is offering the blessing of Scentsy. Scentsy has blessed all of us SSDs, and probably you guys too, whether it's with community, whether it's family, whether it's financial, whether it's I can work from bed. I can work on bad days in bed and still get on the computer and work my business and reach out to people, even when I physically don't feel like standing. You don't know what it will bring for you, your family, your friends, whoever it is. Maybe they need that extra $50 a week or 200 a month or whatever. Maybe they need that connection. So my biggest thing is never hold back offering the opportunity to someone else. Okay? That is the thing. You got to share. So my biggest tip, share Scentsy with everyone. Okay. So I'm going to give a few things. I wrote notes because if you know me, I'm a little bit of a squirrel brain and, get off track. So I will look at my notes here and there to make sure. So why recruiting matters. Okay. So I could keep selling and make money off my sales. Great, right? That limits me. When you recruit, you are actually building growth in your team that will. So every month you start over. We all started over at a big fat zero for the month, right? In PRV. But when you have team, you have other people helping in building your team and making a small amount of money on them. Yes, it's small. So if you only have one, maybe two, it's not a lot at first, but what if they get one or two and they get one or two? Or if you get three or four or five or six, it grows, it snowballs. Okay. So you can, yes, do sales on your own, and that is great. And that is great income. But growing a business is fun and exciting. A lot of you are more new and really want to grow. So another thing I found interesting, I'm a stats girl, sorry. One stat that Scentsy said is when you hit lead or get at least a recruit under you, you are more likely to stay and grow and do better in the business. And I thought, well, why is that? One, you have a friend. Okay. When I first started, we had each other to work with. I had the friend that joined under me and we did parties together. We did events together. I borrowed her product. She borrowed my product. I had a bad party. I would talk to her about it. She had a bad party. We'd talk. And it kind of helped each other out to have each other to talk to. So one, find a friend to join along with you. That is one of the best ways, is to have a friend join with you or a customer, because you never know how it's going to benefit them, like I said before. So ask. That is the biggest thing. Don't be afraid to share. Okay, so some habits I want you guys to get in a habit of doing. Okay. One, always be willing to share. Okay. Don't be afraid to talk. Scentsy, the more you talk, the more natural it will be. But talk at the checkout lines, talk at sporting events, talk when you're talking in the elevator. Talk about your business. Ask other people, what do you do? Oh, I do Scentsy. Have you heard of Scentsy? Do you have Scentsy? Oh, you do. What's your favorite scent? Talk about Scentsy. Talk about this amazing product and share why you love it, why you joined. Share that passion you have is what is contagious. Okay. They will want to join because they see how much you love. And then find out how it could benefit them. Some people like Wendy may not need the money. They just need the connection and the family and the friends and the incentive trips. Some of us need the money. Some of us needed to stay home with our kids, or some of us, there's so many different ways Scentsy can benefit them. It's not all one size fits all. You have Miss Wonderful Wendy, who is bubbly, outgoing, and has such a great personality. You have me, who's more of, I don't know if I'd say a nerd, but I'm more of a computer person and a numbers person. I guess that's kind of nerdy. You got Casey, who's out there, Tracy, who's Miss Bubbly, Teresa, too. You have someone, all of us are different, but all of us have a good strength that will bring why we're a good Scentsy consultant. And that is one thing I love to share with others, is why they would be good Scentsy consultant. Wendy, you are so outgoing. You would be an amazing Scentsy consultant. People just love your energy and they would love to join under you. Guess what? If I asked Wendy to join, I just gave her a compliment. Even if she said no, she's like, oh, she just said I'm wonderful. You know, Teresa is so organized and so smart and good at keeping us organized. You would be a great Scentsy consultant, right? And I'm just giving an example. Sarah, you're so organized with numbers. You are so good with numbers. You would be a great Scentsy consultant. Guess what? Even if they said no, you just gave them a compliment. The world needs more compliments. And what a great way to ask someone if they want to join is with a compliment. That is one of my favorite ways. And every single person has a reason why they would be wonderful at Scentsy. Find that and share with them that. Okay, so sharing, that was my number one habit of doing, sharing. Second, detach from the outcome. Okay, too many times, a lot of us women and men, I think we have some men in this program, we are too worried about the no. We are too worried about rejection that we are afraid to ask. First, we need to get over that because it is your job to offer, not convince, just offer. And one story I have said since the beginning, when you go to McDonald's and when you're getting an order and they say, hey, would you like to biggie size your order? Do I take offense and go cry? No, how rude, you dare ask me. It's her job. When I say no, does the cashier go running in the back crying? She said no to me. No, because it's her job. And guess what? The next person that comes up, she's going to ask the next person and the next person. It's how you do it. It's how you share the excitement that asks. And guess what? Sometimes it takes more than asking once. I've had people that I've asked and they're like, no, I'm good being a customer. Okay, but if you ever change your mind, and I will talk about that, I will talk, well, oh, I have so much to cover in such short a time. Sorry, guys, I am very passionate about sponsoring and recruiting. If you can't tell, that's why I get a little sporadic because I get so excited. But yes, stop worrying about the outcome and offer. Ask everyone, ask your customers, ask your friends, ask your family in a nice way. I am not a pushy person. Share in how that would benefit them and why they would be good. Okay. Habit number 3 is use that curiosity. Have you ever thought about making a little extra doing something you already love? Okay. Set that curiosity. And then I'm gonna, as I drop things, this is something, and I will share all of these in our tables. And I know some of my team and others have heard me talk about this. I do this for every single one of my customers. It says, shouting from the rooftops, thank you for ordering from me. Did you know you could have made this much? And well, it says a little more. You would have gotten this much. I do this for every single person who ever orders from me. And then when they've ordered once, twice, 3 times, I reach out to them and say, this is adding up. Have you ever thought of just joining Scentsy, even if it's just to make money off your own sales? Or maybe you have some family and friends that might join. I only joined to make sales off a few family and friends. And look at me, I'm a superstar director now, right? You never know. So offer to everyone. And your customers already love the product. They're one of the best ways. So share with them. Okay, the 4th habit is normalize recruiting. Talk about it often. It becomes second nature. Talk to people about the opportunity, why you joined, why you love it. Talk about the opportunity. So get in the habits. There was a quote, success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. So doing those simple things over and over is what's going to build your team. It is what's going to build that excitement. Okay, so now let's give you some practical actions, right? Those are things you want to work on. Now I'm practical, some examples and doables. Okay, this is one thing. Tell those repeat customers how much they could have made. That is one of my favorite and best ways I've gotten a lot of my customers to join under me. Some of them only do a little, some of them have grown to be big. You never know. And you even want those hobbyists that are just joining because, again, the more you build, the bigger your team and the bigger your paycheck, and the more easy it is to move up in levels. So keep offering. 2, message friends and share your favorite thing about being a Scentsy consultant to them. Have you done that yet? Have you told your close friends or family or people that you think would be fun to join? Have you told them why you love Scentsy? 3rd, post a story about what Scentsy has done for you or why you joined, okay? Sharing on social media. Personally, lives are the best because then they feel your connection and your love. If you are scared to do lives, work up to it. But share about why you joined Scentsy, why you love Scentsy, what it could do for them. Because the more you share, it is planting seeds that are going to get people excited to want to join. May not be right away. They may see several posts and be like, maybe I should. And unless you ask them, you're not going to know because 90% of the time they're not going to reach out to you. You have to reach out to them. 1 is always have things on hand. I am big, and if any of you know, every month I make a flyer to share with my customers, with people out and about. For those that have ever traveled with me, I always have recruiting flyers that I hand out to my waitress, or I hand out at the cashier, or the person at the car rental, or the airport assistant. I always do this. Why? Because I'm sharing Scentsy. I love to do it with scent circles, but you can also do it with even just business card in a sample, okay? Whatever works for you. But the more you share, the more likely you are going to join. Now, oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to try to keep going. I wanted to talk about why this month. If you can see my little flyer, I don't know, I'm going to share this with you. We have four amazing kits this month. I don't think we've ever had 4. And not only do we have 4, if you look at my cute little flyer, you can earn the Shooting Star kit for free if you sell 500 in your first 15 days. Holy crap, Scentsy is like blowing the recruiting out of the water this month. So yes, share this. We have, and I'm kind of nerdy. I know I'm a computer nerd. I get it. I had to print these out so you could see. We have the amazing $99 kit, which includes a free candle this month, an extra. Okay. Plus you earn the Shooting Star kit. Plus you get 3 digital $20 off for 100 or more in the kit. So, and you get the holiday brochures. Okay. Wow. $99. Okay. And you get all of that. Second option. We're going to talk about that option in a minute. Next, we have the I'll just say the $59 host exclusive kit. I'll talk more about that in 2 seconds. We have this cool unplugged starter kit. Woo, $49. You get 2 candles. Oh, and I didn't tell the price of this one. This one is over $429 worth value. This one is $104 value for $49. So why not join? If they're already buying 1 or 2 candles, hello, this is cheaper. Plus they get they still get the Shooting Star enhancement kit, plus they get the $20 coupons. Plus we also have a $19 kit. Holy cow. And it is a $58 warmer or value. You get a warmer and 2 bars for $19. The warmer alone costs more than that. So wow, what a great opportunity this month. Yes, plus if they sell 500 in the first 15 days, they get the Shooting Star, plus they get 3 $20 digital coupons for when they spend 100 or more, their customers. So great way for them to help get new customers. Okay, so this is a great month. And I may say that every month, but this month is the best. Last month was pretty amazing too, but this month's even better because we have 4. Now, if you all know me, my favorite is the host exclusive kit. I love this kit because I help them set up a party. Let's set up a party and see how you do. Let's just see, no pressure. Let's set up a party and then you can flip the party to them. Every one of my hostess, I am usually trying to flip the party to them because they get this huge kit, right? You get all that over $107 value and they can get it free. You don't say free, you say no out-of-pocket cost, or you can say free using your host rewards. So using their host rewards, they can earn this at no out-of-pocket cost. And if it's their customers and their orders, I also flip the party to them. And if you've already got them to 500, they get the Shooting Star Enhancement Kit free. That you can say free. And they also get 3 $20 digital coupons for. So what an amazing month. So guys, I know I'm throwing a lot at you, but I want you just to see the potential and the amazing opportunity Scentsy has this month to share. You never know who you can bless. Now I'm going to make Wendy cry with this one, but one of my dear friends, Alice, said something once many years ago. Alice is Wendy's sponsor, and we all love her. It's Heidi's mom. But one thing she said to me, shared with me, and it really stuck, is she told one of her friends, asked her, "Hey, would you want to join Scentsy under me?" And her friend started crying. And she goes, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to offend you." And she goes, "No, I didn't think you thought I was good enough to ask me to join." And to me, I thought, wow, that still sticks in my heart. If you don't ask, they may think you don't think they're good enough. And that really stuck in my heart. Offer this opportunity. One, it's our job. It really is our job to ask. And one, it's going to make them feel better. Really, instead of us holding ourselves back, I'm afraid to ask, I don't dare ask, they might be offended. They might be more offended that you're not asking, right? So don't be afraid to ask. Again, I love to do it with a compliment or a share kindly way, or planting these seeds and then reach out. Hey, you would have already made this much this year. Have you ever thought about joining? Okay, so I have shared a lot. Host exclusive kit. I will post the steps how to flip that order to get that host exclusive kit, because this is my #1 way of getting recruits. I try to flip all of my hosts because they already love the product. I want them to make money off their own orders and friends and don't think, oh, but I'm going to lose their sales. Guess what? They're going to branch out to more people than you know. They have friends or family or coworkers or people, and it will grow. And then you keep always working on growing customers. Okay. Okay, 2 more things. Whoosh. Always keep an open party open, because then if it gets enough, you'll have a party to flip, and you can use your host rewards to reach out to a customer and say, hey, you could have earned already 100 this month. I actually have a party host exclusive kit at no out-of-pocket cost because you put your orders in there and I'm willing to give my host rewards to them. Have you ever thought of joining at no out-of-pocket cost? Okay, so that is my huge tip, is always have an open party in your workstation going. Always, always, always. Whether you use the host rewards or you offer them to someone to take advantage of that. And this explains how you can add them in after. Okay. Oh man, I'm already over time. Okay. Oh, Wendy's taking a picture. Okay, so we have, oh my goodness, Teresa, it's not called a homework challenge. It is called
It is called a call to action.
Call to action. Oh, see,
Yeah.
I didn't write it down.
Oh, no worries. And we're so excited. We're so excited about the call to action. Every week you can expect to have a call to action. And tonight I'm excited to say that we've had approximately 45 amazing minds on this call. And that means we have 45 awesome sparks of inspiration ready to hit the ground running into the Scentsy world with leadership, with passion, with positivity, and results. So this week, we are going to be providing you with some more resources and tools. We saw your chat comments and questions. Can you share that? Can you share that in the group? Yes. Please keep your eyes tuned to this group. And we will also be posting groups tonight. So each of you who have accepted this invitation, you will be in a small group because we don't want you to get lost in the waves. And we'll explain more about that on the Facebook group. But we are challenging everyone to go out there this week and make connections. Take the information. This is a recorded Zoom call. So if you want to watch it again while you're driving, listening, or doing something around the house or packing orders. But we want you to take the tools that we're providing and build up that confidence to make these connections and invite at least 2 people to join us next week at the same time. We are going to have an inside look at Scentsy with a home office representative. And what does that mean to you? That means that home office is going to do all the work explaining about the opportunity. What is Scentsy? What is Scentsy about? What can Scentsy offer? And why they might consider doing what we do. So your only call to action this week is to make those connections and invite at least 2 to join us. Now, if you have more, the more the merrier. Basically, what we're doing, we know that many of you are amazing with PRV and sales, but we're here to tell you the best product that you can market and sell is the Join opportunity. It is the best product that we have among all the other amazing products that we have, of course. So that's what the task is for next week. And just a couple of housekeeping things that I wanted to mention before we conclude tonight. Your participation is what's going to make the difference. I know that many of you guys are saying, so thank you to all of us for pouring into all of you. We are very excited to be able to do this. But what we bring to the table and what we provide, it won't do any good if you don't pick up those tools, right? So pick up the tools, participate, engage with your small groups, throughout the week, cheer each other on, and then just put forth, that effort, whatever it looks like for you. We just kind of went through a Power 30 with Scentsy Home Office, even if it looks like 30 minutes a day, broken up in 10-minute increments. You can do it, and that is very, very powerful. What you can expect from us again are daily posts, some inspirations, and once a week we will have a live video of a leader that's going to share and pour into you for just a few minutes as well in the group. And last but not least, I just also want to say, I know that many of us, some of you might be working full-time jobs outside of Scentsy, some of you might have other businesses, and we just respectfully ask that if you are in another business, please do not use this opportunity to invite others or to sell that business to participants in this group, just to be respectful. We really take pride and dignity in what we do, and we don't want to invite everyone to a pool where they're like, oh, I can sell this other opportunity. So we just ask for that. And we know that you guys will be good at that. So I just wanted to toss that in there. But on a happy, positive note, we're excited to see the success that you all will bring to the table. We will have a graduation night on our 5th week, I believe. But look forward to that as well. We love to celebrate your accomplishments. So thank you all for joining. And Sarah, you did an amazing job tonight as well. Thank you. And next week, we will see you all here at the same time with our home office representative for an inside look at Scentsy. So invite.
And just so you know, for those that an inside look is when Scentsy is going to talk about the opportunity. So a lot of you may feel, oh, I don't know enough. I don't have the questions. Guess what? Scensy's going to answer them on this call. That's what's amazing. You just invite people who might be interested and have them come. So don't feel like I have to know everything right up from the front. You have your upline, your director, your superstar director, you have all of us. And next Tuesday, Scensy's going to take over that stress. So anyway.
And just logistically, what we're asking is that you share this Zoom link with them. Don't add them to our Facebook page because that's just for you guys, right? That's an exclusive space for those of you who are invited. So you're just sharing the Zoom link. And yes, the Zoom link is the same every week, Amber.
Teresa, is home office wanting their own Zoom link or ours? Do you know?
Usually they do want their own, but I will clarify that in the morning and I'll make a post so that way we all know if it's going to be the same one or if home office is going to lead with their own.
And I will make, or they will make an image that you can share with it with the link. So
yeah.
we'll have that you can share out. And if you have questions, reach out to us. So
There's one thing I wanted to say as well is remember, when you can't find the Zoom link, all of the most important information is under the featured tab of our group. So always go there underneath the header with those tabs. Click on featured and you'll see the Zoom link. You'll see the groups that we just added that you're going to be in. That is where you'll find that information. Okay, guys?
I'm sorry, I know we're over, but it's just easier for me, I think, if we talk about the groups while we're live here and it's recorded. If you have to go, you can come back and listen. So we put you guys into groups. There's about 8 to 9 people in each group. And what that is, it's a place for you to bounce ideas off of each other. It's a place for you to make new friends. And it's a place for you to learn and grow together and keep accountability, right? So what we're asking is that in the survey when you signed up, you chose that you wanted Facebook Messenger group, group text, or Marco Polo. So if I'm remembering correctly, the first 4 groups were Facebook Messenger, and the last 3 groups were group text. So that's kind of a place to start. So we're asking in that thread where I posted the connection groups, we want you to start. Somebody step up, and then you guys can start connecting. There's some of you who've done this before. If you are one of those people, we ask you to kindly step in because you know the way and you can show the way. And isn't that like a beautiful part about Scentsy, right? Know one or see one, do one, teach one. And now you are the leaders, right? So you're going to connect through this week, keep your friends accountable, and make sure they're here next week with their 2 new people. Good.
Yeah, and actually, when you're in the groups too, just another little housekeeping thing is we want to encourage you to have a mindset shift that will allow you to see yourself as a leader or a leader that's growing if you've already promoted to lead. And so we encourage you not to dive into the negative self-talk or nobody wants to, nobody's going to, nobody ever did. We are here to celebrate wins. We are here to make a difference. We're here to make a change. And so I want you to speak life into your business. I want you to speak success into your future. And so just be mindful of that because we invited iron to this group and we are firm believers that iron sharpens iron. So just be mindful as you go off into your small chats that you keep the boat rowing in a positive direction.
yes, believe in yourself. You guys got this. We are so excited to watch you all rise and lead together. So
Absolutely. Okay, well, you all have a wonderful night, and thanks again for tuning in. Thanks for being a part of this program, and we will see you all back here next week at the same time. Good night, everyone.
thanks for coming.